welcome back to Nilsson Tools. Today I'm going to talk about sharpening blades and how to balance them. Well, this lawnmower uses two blades, just twice the fun, right? But first, remove the spark plug cable, place the foot, and off it goes. Besides the difference in length, even the holes are different. This is 10 mm and this is 14 mm. So my tool for balancing those must incorporate those two dimensions. The first part of the build is this. Just a piece of steel and it's with a sharp point attached to it. So now I have to make something like this that I can put the blades on so that we can make them balance. This was a try I made yesterday before I have removed the blades from the lawnmower, and it is too big a hole. I have to make a smaller one. I'll bring it back to the lathe when I found the right tooling. Now let's see, this is 1466. 1466. So now I will take it down to dimension right about there. So now let me demonstrate. I put my new little tool here and I put the blade upon it, or the other way around, and I put it on top, the measuring device, and you see it is balanced, but this is slightly higher, and it should be more like that and more like that. So we definitely need to do some balancing after we sharpen the blade. And I made the same for this smaller blade, and when I balance this, you can see that this is far more unbalanced than the previous one. Now we made a good tool for balancing the blades, but how do we actually sharpen them? Well, you could of course use a file. No. You could of course use an angle grinder. You could use a whetstone. It is very slow, but it's good for the blades, no heat. You could of course use the old trusted bench grinder. You could of course use the big belt sander. And you know, it really doesn't matter which method you use, everyone works. There's probably many other ways it works, but remember, wear protection.